Students usually come up with an interesting query that you take summaries for Yojana, Kurukshetra down to Earth, Geography and you. What do we do with that? If that's asked in prelims, that is fine. But for answer writing, why is it important? What can we take out of it? So how can you and what can you take out of it? For example, in one of the recent editions on Kurukshetra, there was issues related to water management, the traditional water practices. So as we mentioned in one of our prior classes, the class on water crisis, if there is a question on water crisis, right, you have to bring in innovative ways or solutions or explanations for the same, evaluate it, critically evaluate it. Then what you can do is you can explain the traditional methods that have been brought in the Kurukshetra edition, the traditional methods in the areas of Rajasthan, Gujarat, South, and that could be one of your ways through which you can enrich your answer. For example, this Down to Earth actually covered one of the editions where it was talking about animal means. Now this was one of the important topics where pigeons, importantly monkeys and dogs were explained. So right, if you are asked a question on animal conservation or animal protection, you can say that yes, there are institutions protecting animals and conserving animals, but when such mishap happens in the society, how could we actually bring that under control? So that the points for that could be brought from the things that we have studied in Down to Earth. For example, the dovecot technique that we discussed for preventing pigeons. The actually feeding of the pigeons is the most common thing, but very few of us know that these pigeons can cause hyperinflammation of the lungs, which is pneumonitis, and can be detrimental. Similarly, geography and you, additions from geography and you pertaining to e-waste, plastic waste are some examples where you can bring in statistics, data, and correlate that information to the content that you are writing. So basically, when you are reading these magazines, one important thing that you can frame in your answer is case studies. The second important thing that you can get for your answers is data and statistics. And the third important thing that you can get for your answer is some important traditional information. So that could be form of the narration or a kind of throwing light on its significance, the economic significance, the historical significance, the medicinal significance in certain cases, and that's how you enrich your answers. So this is really important, that going through Yojana, Kurukshetra, Down to Earth, Geography and you directly would not create a significant benefit unless and until you are able to apply those things into your answers. So if you have any questions and you require more feedback on answer writing, feel free to connect back. Thanks for joining in.